Welcome to CSR Net Chemistry Facts. Hello guys, today we'll discuss the CSR Net Chemistry 2018 June Part B Booklet A, question number 46. It is 2 marks question. So this is the these two compounds are given. These two decalin, transdecalin, cisdecalin is given with a methyl substitution in the 9 and 10 position. So what will be the stability order between this A and B? Which one is the more stable? So guys, I searched in so many books and so many even in the internet I searched, and I searched in YouTube as well, but I never saw this video somebody make or any proper answer for this question. In the D. Nasipuri books, one methyl substitutions is given, and in that case they explain nicely that how to calculate the energy. So according to that I am also calculating here. So guys, this is the first time in the YouTube I am going to make this discussion of this question. So guys, this is the normal cyclohexane, right? In this normal cyclohexane, you know this there are three pair of parallel bonds. So this 1 2 is parallel with 4 5, right? And the 2 3 is parallel with 6 5, and this 1 6 is parallel with 3 4. Okay. So if you see this bond, this 1 2 and this 4 5, if you see towards this, then see this 2 is here. So this 2 is a dot. This 1 is in the back side, and this 4 is a dot, and this 5 is in the back side, this round. Okay, so there will be like this. This is the 3, and this 1. This is the 1, right? This is the 1, and this is the 2, and this is the 4, the dot, and this round shape is the 5. So 5. So this is the 6, and so the others are the hydrogens. So here the hydrogens are there. Here also the hydrogens are there. Okay, so these are the hydrogens. So guys, if you see carefully in this structure, so there are two Gauss-Butene interactions, right? So two Gauss-Butene interactions are there. So this Gauss-Butene interaction is there in the butane. In the normal butane molecule, we know this 2CH3 if is there in the 60 degree. So this interaction is known as the Gauss interaction, and for butane we can see this type of interaction. That's why it's known as the Gauss-Butene interactions. So each of this parallel bond will produce this two Gauss-Butene interactions. If we see from this 2 3 and 6 5, we can found another two Gauss-Butene interactions. So there's 2 2 and 2. So totally this 6 Gauss-Butene interactions are there in the chair form. Okay, this is the very normal interactions, and this will make the energy of this chair form. So these 6 Gauss-Butene interactions are there, is normally present. So I will not talk about this Gauss-Butene interactions in these both cases, because already it has two chair rings. Okay, so this is 1 and this is B, A and B, and here also A and B, both have two chair forms, and therefore 6 plus 6 equal to 12 Gauss-Butene interactions are there for both cases. So these two actually in the comparison point of view, that does not mandatory to understand, because actually this 12 Gauss-Butene interaction does not play a role, because both cases is 12 and therefore the energy is same. And now we have to calculate the other Gauss-Butene interaction present in this compound 1 and 2. So guys, this is the table I made. You can see. So in inner ring Gauss-Butene interaction. So inter ring. So inter ring means in between these two rings. So if you see in the compound 1, in between these two rings there is no Gauss-Butene interaction. So A and B does not have any Gauss-Butene interactions. So for compound 1 this is 0, no Gauss-Butene interactions. So it is 0. Now for compound 2 is this one. So in this case you can see this 8 9, this is 7 8 9 1. So 7 and 1 has a Gauss-Butene interaction. So 7. So guys, wherever you will see this type of bond has a Gauss-Butene interaction. Okay. So 7 8 9 1. So this is a 7 8 9 1. And one more is that this 5 and 1 has a Gauss-Butene interaction. So 5 10 9 1. So 5 10 9 1. And you can see here this also have a Gauss-Butene interaction. So see 5 10 4 3. So this also has a Gauss-Butene interaction. So 5 10 4 3, 5 10 4 3. So guys, except this 3, is there any other Gauss-Butene interactions are present between these two rings? Actually not there. So therefore number of Gauss-Butene interaction between the ring is 3. So this is the actually for the calculation. If the methyl will be not there, then this only the calculation, and hence therefore the compound 2 has 3 interaction and compound 1 has 0 interaction, and hence that's why the transdecalin is more stable than cisdecalin in case of the hydrogen. But if the CH3 is there, then now we have to calculate this for the CH3 how many Gauss butane interactions are producing. So 11 CH3 with ring A for compound 1. So for compound 1, this is the 11 CH3 and this is the ring A. You can see 10, 11, 5, 6. This is the Gauss butane interaction. So 10, 11, 5, 6 and 10, 11, 9, 8. So this also, if you see along with this 9, 10 bond, then you can understand these two has a 60 degree bond angle, 10, 11 and 8, 9. So 10, 11, 9, 8. So 10, 11, 9, 8. So there are two Gauss butane interactions are present in the compound 1. For the compound 2, how many? With 11 carbon with ring A. See, this 11 carbon is this one. So this 8, 9 and 10, 11 has a Gauss butane interaction. So 10, 11, 8, 9. So 10, 11, 8, 9. And you can see another Gauss butane interactions is there. In this case, this side 10, 11, 10, 5, 6. So 11, 10, 5, 6. So 11, 10, 5, 6. So there are two Gauss butane interactions. Now 12 CH3 with ring A. So 12 CH3 with ring A. So 12 CH3 here, see here, 12, 9, 8, 7. So this is a Gauss butane interaction 12, 9, 8, 7. And here 12, 9, 10, 5. So there is another Gauss butane interaction 12, 9, 10, 5. So 12, 9, 10, 5. Okay. So there are two Gauss butane interactions. So now if you see for the 11 carbon, 12 carbon with ring A. So 12 carbon with ring A. So this bond is trans. This 5, 10, 5 and this 9, 12 is a trans. And this also trans, 7, 8 and 9, 12. So therefore there is no Gauss butane interactions. So this is 0. So now 11 CH3 with ring B. So for compound 1, 11 CH3 with ring B. So this is 10, 11, 4, 3. So 10, 11, 4, 3. And one more is that 10, 11, 9, 1. So 10, 11 and this 9, 1. So this also have a Gauss butane interaction. So 10, 11, 9, 1. So there is 2. And if you see for the compound 2, then this 11 with ring B. So this 11 with ring B. So you can see this is the trans. This 4, 3 is in the trans with 10, 11. And this side also 9, 1 is trans with 10, 11. So there is nothing actually, 0. Okay. Now 12 CH3 with ring B. So this 12 CH3 with ring B. So in the compound 1. So this is the 9, 12, 9, 1, 2. So this is a Gauss butane interaction. So 12, 9, 1, 2. And this 12, 9, 10, 4. So this bond and this bond also have a Gauss butane interactions. If you see along that 9, 10, then you can understand this 9, 12 and 4, 10. So 12, 9, 10, 4. So 12, 9, 10, 4. So there is a 2 Gauss butane interaction for the compound 1. For compound 2, 12 CH3 ring B. So 12 CH3 ring B. So see 12, 9, 1, 2. So this is a Gauss butane interaction. So 12, 9, 1, 2. So this is a Gauss butane interaction. 12, 9, 1, 2. And there is another Gauss butane interaction is there. 12, 9, 10, 4. So 12, 9, 10, 4. So if you see along this 9, 10 bond, then we can understand 12, 9, 10, 4 is a Gauss butane interaction 12, 9, 10, 4. So there is 2. And in between the CH3 means, see these two CH3 are in the trans. So there is no Gauss butane interaction. But these two CH3 are in the Cs and therefore there is a Gauss butane interactions. So therefore here it is, see 11, 10, 9, 12. So here nothing, it is 0. But for the compound 2, it is 11, 10, 9, 10. 11, 10, 9, 12. 9, 12. So 1. So these are the total interactions. So now you can calculate the total interactions. So this is the 6, 6. So 2, 2, 4, 5, 6 and 8. So 8 and here 3 plus 2, 5. 5 plus 2, 7 equal to 1, 8. So 8 interactions. So in both cases 8 interactions. These 12 interactions are there. I am not considering this one. So these 8 interactions are extra. So this both cases, compound 1 and compound 2 has 8 interactions, and hence both are equally stable. So guys, in the options, the option will be both are equally stable. See, this is correct answer. So guys, for better understanding of this, I make a model of this compound B. Okay, this compound B, I make this model. So here these two CH3 are in the trans. You can see here these two CH3 are in the trans. Okay, and if you see like this, you can see the Newman projections also. So here you can see both are in the chair conformation, because both have the Newman projection, like up and down, up and down. Okay, so guys, you can see here. So these two CH3 are in the Gauss-Bute interactions are there. So this is one Gauss-Bute interactions, and if you see inter-ring Gauss-Bute interaction, then it will be this one and this one. There is a 1. So this carbon and this carbon, there is a 1 interaction, and this carbon and this carbon has a 2 interaction, and this carbon with this carbon, there is a 3 interactions. So totally 3 intermolecular inter-ring interactions are there. So 3 plus 1 equal to 4, and you can see this CH3 has Gauss-Bute interaction with this ring is nothing, because see, this is this bond and this bond in the trans, this bond and this bond also in the trans. So therefore with this ring nothing is there. In this ring actually this one has a 1, and here this one has a 1. So therefore there is a 2, and for this CH3 also, for one ring 0 and one ring 2. So 2 to 4, and plus this one is 7, and plus 3 intermolecular. So 2 to 4, 4 plus 1 equal to 5, and 3 ring in between the ring interactions are there. So total 8 interactions. So guys, it is difficult to understand in this model now, because I don't have good camera to make you understand this model very clearly. So guys, I hope if you have this type of model, then you can see in front of you that how many Gauss-Bute interactions are there. And when we were talking about this Gauss-Bute interactions, we will already cover the 1,3 diaxial interactions, because 1,3 diaxial interactions are nothing but the Gauss-Bute interactions. So that is also one special kind of Gauss-Bute interaction. So when I calculated the all Gauss-Bute interactions, then it automatically covered the 1,3 diaxial interaction as well. So guys, hope you understand this video, and thank you so much for watching this video. Please like, comment and subscribe this YouTube channel. Thank you so much. I will come for the next video tomorrow.